BPY is an amazing place. It is warm, it is nurturing, it is supportive.
There was a warmth that was felt as we walked through the school.
BPY is a place of commitment, of dedication, of excellence.
It exudes creativity.
It is truly a place of besimcha.
The kids just love being with each other.
BPY is a dynamic, warm, innovative yeshiva day school with a bright future.
There's a spark in you and a spark in me, so get up, let's take the lead. You shine bright like a million stars, light up, the world is ours. The world is ours.
I have the ultimate pleasure and privilege of working with what I think is really the world's best faculty.
The BPY faculty and administration are the most creative, warm, dynamic group of educators I've ever encountered.
It's a really, really nice feeling to feel at ease and so confident that my child is spending every day with people who know them and who really care for them and who are looking out for them.
There's a spark in you and a spark in me, so get up, let's take the lead. You shine bright like a million stars, light up, the world is ours. The world is ours.
When you have a building where you just feel the warmth, it's not something that you can build or demand. It has to come from each individual in the building.
Together, parents and the faculty and teachers and students, everyone together is what makes BPY a family.
Spark in you and a spark in me, so get up, let's take the lead. You shine bright like a million stars, light up, the world is ours. The world is ours.
Stacy is always there for BPY. She brings an incredible energy, an incredible sincerity to her work. In so many ways, she is really the beating heart of the school.
Stacy's a really, really special person. She's always calm, has always put BPY first, always the students first, and does it with such grace.
She's just a good-hearted, good-natured person.
She has tremendous Jewish pride, and she cares deeply about her community and her people.
Stacy eats, sleeps, and breathes BPY.
She comes to BPY every day, and her heart and soul goes into anything that the school needs, whether it's for the children, for the staff, for the building, she's there.
In September of 2001, I was looking for a job out of college, and there was this new school that opened that needed some help in the office, and I said, that sounds great, I can do that until I find something else, and here I am, 22 years later.
I think what motivates her is that she gets to help people because she likes helping.
I feel very lucky to have been able to watch our children grow up over the past few years. It's so clear what lessons they're learning at home, the derech eretz and the kindness and warmth and care about BPY. That's coming from home. And those are lessons that they are learning by watching their mom at school every day.
My mom is a role model for me because she's one of the most hardworking people I know.
It's important for Seth and I to be role models for our children. The importance of being part of a community and the importance of building a community. There's no job that's too small. Everything needs to be done, and always to treat people with respect. After large events where maintenance is here is cleaning up, and I will make it a point to walk around and put things in the garbage, pick things up on the floor, because it's everybody's role to be a part here and to see that everybody needs to treat people nicely.
We feel so proud to working for Stacy. Stacy is some kind of person with big heart, and also she's so smart person.
Without Stacy's work ethic and ability to multitask and manage a million things at the same time, there's no way that BPY would have reached this point of being the prestigious institution that we are today.
Mommy, congratulations. You really deserve this on how hard you work, and every single day you come to school with a smile, and whenever something hard's going on in work, you just stay calm about it, and really congratulations.
Congratulations, Mommy. We love you. We're so proud of you, and you deserve it. This building can't run without you.
We love you, Mommy, and we are so proud of you, and you really deserve that honor.
It's important to get involved in our community and our community institutions. Everybody has something to contribute.
The Jewish community relies upon people volunteering and people giving back of their time.
There are little things that we can do to give back, to have a relationship with our children's teachers, to have a relationship with the administration, to show our hakarat hatov.
What better place to spend time outside of work than helping your children's school?
When your children see you volunteering and being active in their community, it inspires them to do the same when they're adults. And there's no more important value that we could impart to our kids.
I am so thrilled that we've decided to add a Young Leadership Award to our amazing group of honorees, and I can't think of anyone that's more deserving than Jackie Cohen.
Jackie is someone who is, first of all, always happy and smiling, motivated, enthusiastic, hardworking, values-driven, giving, generous, and kind.
I think with Jackie, it's so unique because it's with such a smile, it's with such positivity and enthusiasm. I think she personifies the teaching in Chazal, the sever panim yafot. You know, she's always with a smile, always positive, always energetic.
Jackie is a community person. She's someone who is ready to take on responsibility, wants to see things get done, and wants to see them done in the right way.
Jackie cares a lot. She wants to see things done right, and she's willing to do the hard work to make it that way.
Jackie is so passionate about BPY.
My mom is friendly and kind, but she's very giving. She helps other people. She's nice.
From the moment Jackie Cohen arrived at BPY, she got involved and invested herself in the school.
When she first came to the school, she was a young parent and she immediately jumped in with 2 feet. She immediately got involved. She got involved in the parent-teacher organization. She got involved with the administration, and she just wanted to make a difference.
Volunteering is really important to me because it gives me a way to give back to the school, to give back to the teachers and the administration and the staff who work so hard to make BPY the place that it is for our children.
Jackie is clearly someone who is motivated by the values that she was raised on and her own energy and enthusiasm and passion for Jewish life, for community, and for creating the kind of community that she wants her kids to be thriving in.
We learned to give back from our parents, right? They were heavily involved in our schools growing up, both in Panama and myself in Muncie.
I felt that volunteering for the PTO was very rewarding. My kids loved when I volunteered. They loved everything I was doing for the PTO. I think they felt pride that their mom was doing that. I felt great because I felt like I was showing my appreciation to the teachers and the staff.
She just has a really good heart. You know, you can tell, like when she volunteers, she's not just checking things off of, you know, the PTO volunteer checklist. She's doing it because she wants to, and she feels good about it, and she thinks that's the right thing to do.
She believes in schools and education and the positive impact it can have. In particular, a school like BPY that really aligns with our values.
From the moment Jackie Cohen arrived at BPY, she got involved and invested herself in the school. And there's no more important thing that we can do as parents than to invest in our children's education in this way. Physically showing up, helping the PTO, helping committees, being involved and being present. And Jackie embodies all of these things and does them in a really impactful and beautiful way.
You'll see when she's volunteering that very often she has her children with her, and I think that she loves showing them, to give Hakarat HaTov back to the staff, and she loves teaching them to do chesed and having them involved.
I get another extra opportunity to see you in the day.
Both Yoni and I come from Ashkenaz and Sephardic traditions, and the fact that my children get to learn both in school is really something special. I like that BPY transmits the message of we are all one. Am echad, lev echad.
I think what BPY does so well is that there's this immersive experience with the Sephardim and Ashkenazim. It's almost, you can't even tell the difference. For these kids to grow up with such a diversity in not just their education, but also in their cultural experience, is a phenomenal way for them to start their lives.
Mazel Tov, Jackie, on your well-deserved honor, honoring the dedication and commitment you make to the children of BPY.
ובמיוחד היכולת שלכם ב-BPY להשריש יהדות, ציונות, עברית בעברית לנכדים ולילדים שלנו. אנחנו כל כך גאים בך.
We wish you the bracha that may you go mechayel lechayel as you continue your journey.
Amen.
There's always an opportunity to get involved, and I still love it. I still love walking into the doors of BPY. I love seeing my kids there. I love building a relationship with the teachers and the staff and the administration, and I think that everything that we put in, we get back tenfold.
I told Mommy I love you so much. Thank you. You're very nice, and you really should get this from how nice you've been to school, your job, and how good you do. I don't tell Mommy I love you.
Steve and Sherry Mayer are so deserving of being honored this year for their dedication to the Jewish community, their dedication to Jewish education, and their dedication to Ben Barat Yosef.
We moved to Teaneck, and we wanted to be involved in the community, and we felt that an elementary school would be a great way to give back and be part of the community.
So we decided that we wanted to get involved in one of the local day schools, and I thought of the 5 or 6 that are out there and went online, and I found president at bpy.org. And so I contacted Daniel.
This was really, truly benevolence. I mean, this was out of the goodness of his heart that he reached out.
Sherry and I had been involved in day schools for forever when our kids were in school, and it feels good. It feels good to give. I was retired. I had time on my hands. I was teaching, but it's certainly not full-time by any means. And I said, why shouldn't we get involved again? It was fun the first time, why not do it now?
It's an inspiration to be able to see Steve work, and the dedication and the devotion that he has to the school is just amazing.
I think he helps out with BPY and other committees because he's a very loving and kind person and is always willing to help any other person.
Steve is one of the most compassionate people that I've come across in my work at BPY. You can tell that he cares about everything, about all the small pieces, the big pieces, and how it all works together. It's so important to him that everything counts and everybody has access to Jewish education.
I think Steve is deeply committed to the Jewish community, to our values, to our Masorah, to ensuring that that is imparted to the next generation. I think that's what drives him in terms of his involvement with Ben Barat Yosef and with Jewish education.
I like my mommy because she's very loving.
She's so kind and so sweet and always smiling and always supportive.
What I think motivates them is seeing that my nephews, Meir, Shua, Shlomo, and soon to be Gabi next year, are in BPY, and they're having an education that is incredible.
Our children and grandchildren should see that this is important. Not just important to us, but important in general for everyone to get involved in their kids' schools, in their shuls, in something.
Thank you, Zadie Steve, for helping the school and making it the fun place that it is.
Thank you, Zadie Steve, for helping the school so it's a better place. Thank you, Zadie Steve, for the best school ever.
I think it's something that really should inspire all of us. Jewish education is a community enterprise. It's not a family enterprise. And I think Steve really, really embodies that value, and it's incredibly inspiring.
Mazal tov, Baby Steve, we love you.
Maury and Eleanor are a great example of a family that jumped right in getting involved and invested in the BPY community. Their dedication to the entirety of Am Yisrael and to the importance and sustainability of Jewish education led them to Ben Parat Yosef.
When Maury and I relocated here 6 years ago from Maryland, we had lots of day school options. Maury's familiar with the day schools, so he walked me through what each of them brings to the table. I grew up in a Sephardic household. My father's Moroccan, my mom's Egyptian, and we have a heavy, heavy Sephardic culture in the house. I married an Ashkenaz, so the kids are half and half, but it never occurred to me that they could actually have a Sephardic curriculum at school. And to me, that was an incredible thing to be a part of. And so for us, it was a no-brainer.
We see it in our children, what BPY has been able to instill in them from a Limudei Kodesh perspective, from a Limudei Chol perspective. And we knew that going in, but we're absolutely floored by what it's done to our children. It's done to our family, what it's done to us being part of the BPY community.
Each kid is so unique and so different, and we noticed that in our own kids, and we wanted to be 100% sure that we were part of a day school community where each kid matters. And so what you have at BPY is everybody who's in this building, the teachers, the administration, nobody's here to check the box. Everybody cares about the children and their success, and that means the world to us.
Their devotion to the community and to service is really something that is part of their DNA.
My father has worked in nonprofit life and worked for the Klal his entire life. And my mother always gave back of her time to the Chaver Kadisha, to the school, to the shul. So I come from a family where really we believe very strongly in giving back to the community. And we just believe that that's part and parcel of what you have to do if you're part of any community.
My father was president of our shul growing up. My mom was a school nurse, so she was always in the building. But my parents were always going to the dinners of the shul and the school and showing us that you have to be part of the community and not just attend school or attend shul.
I'm so happy that my parents volunteer at BPY because they make it a better place for people to learn.
My parents love volunteering because since the day they were born, they always had it in their soul to do chesed, and they love just doing stuff for the Jewish community because they're such great people.
I was on the board of director for 2 years. That was an amazing experience to see how much everybody cares for our children. I've been chair of the audit committee the past couple years. That was a good way for me to volunteer my expertise.
She's a calm, reasoned voice of experience. She's also an extremely compassionate and caring leader.
My mom is definitely a role model to me because she works really hard, and I hope to also do that when I'm older.
I don't think there is any Jewish community in the United States that has not directly or indirectly benefited from Maury and his energies and the work that he does. And we've been especially grateful and fortunate to have him invest himself in Ben Parat Yosef.
I had opportunities to volunteer on the development committee, and what I saw, the dedication of the lay leaders on that, working with the dedicated staff has been incredible. Like it's a testament to what volunteers can do when they're working with incredible Klei Kodesh, which is those who give of their time to Klal Yisrael. It just makes things better in the community, and it makes BPY better when we all get involved.
What I like about my dad is that he's very funny and nice, and he helps the Jewish community a lot.
My dad is a really hard worker because he really loves helping the Jewish community, and when he sets his mind to something, he'll never stop, and he's a born winner.
I think Maury and Eleanor are really motivated by the future, by knowing that what they're doing has such an impact that you can do something today that's really going to shape the future.
BPY wouldn't be the school that it is without people like Maury and Eleanor. Together, that power couple helped to ensure the fiscal responsibility and the ability for us to be able to develop new programs and to enhance the programs that we have, making BPY shine as the great educational institution that it is.
I love you so much, and thank you for volunteering and making this a better place.
Mazal tov, Menava.
The theme of this school year at Ben Parat Yosef is Chaverim Kol Yisrael, and it really imparts and drives home the importance of everyone investing in our community, in our school, in Ben Parat Yosef.
BPY's vision of Chaverim Kol Yisrael is something that I've seen change the world, can change the world, can change Klal Yisrael, and I'm extremely excited that BPY is putting that out in the world, putting that out there for my kids.
And it's just this amazing environment where everybody is really friendly with each other, and they foster that.
I love that my kids come to BPY and have friends from different communities.
BPY is a school where a lot of wonderful kids go to and a lot of wonderful teachers.
אני אוהב במפרט יוסף כי אני יכול לדבר בעברית בישראל.
I wake up and I'm excited to come to school because of all the amazing classes and teachers and friends.
Everyone's important here. Every single one of us makes a difference. It's just a really, really incredibly special place.
BPY is built on an amazing, amazing foundation. We've been able to accomplish so much, and we couldn't have done it without the work of our honorees, who represent the work of the past and the glorious, bright vision of the future.